Hello, my name is Bianca, and this is the video that one of the videos I'm going to be doing for this week. This video will pertain to an actual software that I was introduced to, which happens to be the MIT AppInventor, which uses a lot of JavaScript. I will start with the MIT AppInventor this time. But on another video, I may be using the Google app, which requires you to actually type in the JavaScript so you can become more familiarized with it. And I'm just using this application because in the 455 class, we are the purpose of being in the class is, for one, to become better with communication. So I figured that we can use the application as a better way of communicating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this to leave me alone. I'm going to bring up my internet browser. I already have my application sitting up here. This application I'm making has it's a rough draft of the actual application that I will be making in the near future for my computer science for the RC Olympiad competition this Thursday. This is just a rough draft. As you can see, this will basically be a quiz on computer science questions, whether it be software, hardware, coding, anything that has to do with computer science. I may be asking questions. I may be entering questions on it. And of course, down here are the levels for them. There's easy, medium, and hard. And I made them color coded so it's easier to understand if people can't understand it. I will be having background music in the near future, but it won't be there as of yet. In the background, you see some flames here. The flames are just me. It's just something that I like to do because I like flames, apparently. And I have them animated for this particular application to make it look better anyway. As you can see, this is a button for easy. When you're able to use this application, when you click easy, it should launch you into this screen here, the easy screen. Medium should launch you to the medium screen. Hard should launch you to the hard screen. Once you get into one of these screens, it will launch you into. It'll ask you a series of questions based on the difficulty level that you choose. Now, if for example you chose easy, you see these questions here, question 1, 2, and 3. They may not come in the order of questions 1, 2, and 3. I'm attempting to make them randomized such that whenever you click easy mode, you won't get the same question no matter how many times you enter it. It comes in randomly, and that goes for all the modes, easy, medium, and hard. To make the buttons, this program, the AppInventor from MIT.edu, it's a click and drag application where, for example, if I wanted to edit a button, I could just click it and drag it to here, and I get a new button. I can edit the button over here. For example, I want to edit this button. I want to change the shape to about rounded, which is kind of like one of these down here. I want to change the font what's in here, so I'm gonna change it to IDK because I don't know what I want to change it to. I can bold it. I can make it italicized. You can change the background color to, I don't know, blue. And I could change the text color to something different, like, I don't know, yellow, so you can see it. As you know, this is already an image, but this isn't a regular JPEG image. This is a .gif image, and the .gif images, if you're lucky enough to come across one, they are mostly images used for animation. And I came across this one in particular, and right now, as you can see, there's some animated flames. You can rearrange, as you can see, if you look on my screen, the buttons are going from left to right. But if I were to add another button and another button, you see that the buttons are going up and down rather than left to right. That's the reason it's going left to right is due to this screen arrangement down here. The screen arrangement gives you get a few options. You can have a horizontal arrangement where you can have just a row with multiple elements, or you can have a vertical arrangement, which is just a column with X amount of elements. In this case, I chose a table because I didn't know how many buttons I was going to make. So I'm just going to humor you and put a table in here. And the table starts off as a 2x2, as you can see here. But you can always alter it by making, I don't know, 5. And then make the row, the row is what, 1. So you have 1 row and 5 columns. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, as I'm adding more over here, in here, it's going off screen, so you can no longer see it. But if I were to change this text to something smaller, you can now see my other buttons. And then add this one. And one of my buttons disappeared. That's because when you overlap one button into another button, it takes its place. See? So I'm just showing you a little bit of stuff you can do in here. You can actually have an emulator come up by clicking the block editor, which is over here right now. In this particular moment, it's open for me, so I'm just going to show it, which is here. In this editor, you can show what your application is going to do. In my case, I'm going to explain what these little commands are. This first command, as you can probably notice, this is like what we did maybe in 304 with C++. This, okay, so while we're clicking when you click on the easy, it's going to open another screen. But then AppInventor don't know what screen it's going to click, so on the end, I'm telling it that the screen it's going to click is a screen called Easy, and same thing for all the other ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I made these commands. So first, I went to built-in. I went to my blocks. You go into definitions, and we're going to go to easy, for example, and you'll get an array of things you can do. I chose the clicking command. So now with this little empty puzzle, it looks like a puzzle piece. So it wants to know, okay, once I click it, what do you want me to do? Once I click, what do I do? So we'll go into built-in and give it a control. Tell it what to do. So I'm telling you to call another screen. And I will enter it right here so it knows that once it's clicked, once you click easy, it'll go to this command, which will open another screen. And now I was like, okay, what do you want me? What screen you want me to open? I'm just gonna open a random screen? Well, no. I'm gonna click this text box, and I'm gonna bring in this text, and I'm gonna change it to easy, which is the name of the screen I want this particular one to open. And when all of these are combined and they're active, you'll see that it'll open that actual screen. Now, let's see, a new emulator. Now this here will allow you to emulate what this does, but I haven't hooked up my phone or anything to it, so it won't emulate this mode. I'm just showing you what it's capable of, and I know it's not something that was given in class, but I thought it'd be something cool to work on. You see this button. This command here, if you were to right click on it, you'll see two buttons. You'll see two options, well, three. Remove complaint, which I don't have one, so it's useless. Add comment, which if I click on it, it'll tell you a little bit. I can write and tell you about it. Or I can deactivate it. If I deactivate it, then I'm deactivating this button. See, this command for that button. So if it was another command for that button, that next command would work. But if I remove both of these commands, then the easy button would just be a null and void button. It wouldn't do anything. If you click it, it just got clicked. That's all that'll happen. And there are a lot of cool and neat things you can do with this. It's a free application. It's nothing you have to pay for, and you can do all types of cool things with it. And of course, it's just something I thought I should introduce to the class. I hope y'all had fun. I'll see y'all next time. Johnny.